and I am an 8th grader that goes to TMS. And in this video, you're gonna see some of my favorite projects, and I will also explain why I like art and how I made these things and how I improved on my drawing and painting and shading and doing tints and more. Also, if you're in the future and you're watching this, just know that you guys got the best teacher ever, Miss O'Halloran. And that's enough talking for this introduction. Let's get on to the video. Okay, so as you saw in the video, these are the ceiling tiles, and I'm gonna give you tips and tricks. Okay, so for the paintbrushing, I suggest that you use big and small paintbrushes, and if you have your own, like, make sure they're not like the sponge brushes, because the sponge ones do not help that well. For the holes that are in the ceiling tile, I think that you would really like fall in love with the small paintbrushes, because they really do help on, all of it. For paint, I say use different types of paint. Don't stick with just like 2 to 3 colors, because it's just more difficult and hard to make it better, prettier. I would like to say you definitely fall in love with like all the different colors and the mixes and the tints, and you're definitely gonna be able to shade a lot and change things into different colors. So I think that this would be best if you use different colors instead of 2, because the more color, like the more, I guess, it would look like, if you're doing illusion, it would look really good, because you have all these different colors and it's just illusion just right there, and it's just amazing. So I think that this would be helpful. Also, a trick is to, when you're painting, make sure to if you're painting, always go over the ceiling tile more than 5 times, because you got all that white and you want to cover it up really well, and you want to make your colors stand out. So I say do that and you'll be great. For this next project, we are talking about the Sugar Skull. Now, the Sugar Skull was not easy. It definitely wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy at the same time. It was like a medium I am working in. So I would like to tell you guys that this is my favorite project, because this is where I get to express myself, right? You get to express yourself. And myself, I'd like to express it through tattoos. That's my artistic way of making it mine, about me, without actually using words. And for me, this skull was like my mask, where you can do whatever with tattoos all over it. It was just cool, and I completely love it. I have this in my room hung up. I'm getting a getting it framed soon, because it really, it's like matters a lot to me. And I say that for the sugar full, make sure, because I didn't do it as much as others, but make sure that when you're doing it and you have the mask, you want to make sure that whatever you're putting over the mask to make it into a sugar skull, that you do it more than 5 times. Yes, again, more than 5 times, because there is nothing, there is just, it's kind of like, if you don't do it, it's gonna crack, it's gonna rip, it's easy to rip and crack. And make sure, like, if you want to even cut the sides, if you're a really good cutter, you can do it yourself. If you need some help, go ask your mom or dad, I suggest. And always write with a pencil first, and then that way when you want something different, you can erase, because once you put that Sharpie on, you're not going to be able to take it off, and if you try to, it's probably going to smudge, it's probably going to mess up, and I don't want that for you guys. So that is my tip to you guys, and we're going to our third project. Okay, for this next project, as you can see, it has circles, like you see, circles here and there, and in the eyes and in the face. Well, what this is a circle Zentangle. Woo! And I actually really like this project, because with the circles, you can do all types of stuff. As you can see, you can make, things in the eyes, or you can make eyes, or you can make flowers, or you can make like a moon, or just, anything, actually anything with circles, because circles are in a lot of things, as you can tell. Like, if you look in a light bulb, and you take the light bulb out, and you see that circle, silver piece around it, that has a circle. Like almost a lot of things around us are circles. And I really like this project, because you get to, make different things, but with only one shape. You can make a lot of stuff with one shape. And with mine, I put, half circles, and, I did a little, flower on the side, as you can see right here. And it's just, it's really, really amazing. And I didn't think it was going to turn out great until I looked at it, and I'm like, well, if you move the paper around, you see different things. You see different faces. You see different stuff. And I think that's what's best with circles, is that you can make it look like something, and then make it look like something totally different by just moving some stuff around. So I really like this, and I want you to pause this, and I want you to talk to the teacher. Let the teacher explain to you what I mean by circle Zentangle. Because if you are confused, the teacher will be able to explain it more than I can. But it's not bad. It's actually pretty easy. It's not that hard. And, you come up with different ideas. As you can see for mine, I just made it all messy. I made it, cool with different colors here and there. But what I didn't do was I rushed. And, I moved the paper around super much. And, that's how I got this. But it really turned out really, really great. But if you don't want something like that, you want to go easy. You want to make sure that what you're doing, you have to watch what you're doing. You have to make sure you know how you're going to tilt it. If you have trouble with that, then talk to the teacher. Don't be afraid to talk to the teacher. If you're one of the kids that is shy, trust me, I know exactly how you feel. I am that exact kid right now today. And I'm more talkative now, but I'm still shy. But you can do it. The Circle Zentangle is a really good thing as a project. I think that she should do this for you guys next semester and next year and the year after that and the year after that. I think that this should, you know, keep going on and on. And maybe one day somebody can build this and make this more enthusiastic, more bright, more just, you know, more everything. Just a lot more color, more circles, more all of that, because that's what a Circle Zentangle is. Your ideas matter, so don't think they don't, because they do, and it's really good. So for the tips and tricks, I give you one. If you're going to use the salt and with the paint, make sure you get close, but not too close. And also make sure that you're really careful, because it can mess up everything. Also, if you are tilting the paper so that way the paint or the watercolor will go off somewhere, if you don't want it to go somewhere, you're going to have to make sure that you know exactly what you're doing and how you're going to do it before you even start, because you can mess up, and I don't want you guys to mess up. You guys are amazing. There's no point in messing up is like just, you know, awful, that one thing that you just hate the most and you're just glaring at it. So I want you guys to, you know, basic what I just said. And the third thing is to have fun. It's not all that serious, but if you are that one person that, you know, has to have it just right, make sure you ask for help, make sure you know, think everything out, make sure you write stuff down if you're a forgetter, and just have it already visualized in your head on how you're going to do it. Because if you don't, and you do something, you mess it up, you might get upset. So yeah, do that. And just let me know one day if you do the Circle Zentangle. I want you guys to just, you know, let everyone know that you are you, and this means something to you. Okay? Alright, on to the next one. And also, have fun. Have fun. Because this is a really fun project. Actually, all of these projects are really fun. Because, so, if you know, have a little problem going on or something, paint! Do a Circle Zentangle, do a project, do a stiletto, do a sugar skull, do a ceiling tile, just paint, because it'll help you. It'll help a lot. Okay, on to the next one.